Okay, good evening. First of all, disclaimer, I'm not a doctor. Anything I talk about in this video is my life, my experiences, and if I can help anyone in any way from what I say, but if you feel like you're going through anything, contact your doctor or anything, your health workers, whatever you need to, okay? Okay, with that out of the way, excuse I'm a bit sweaty and a bit out of breath. I literally just finished a workout. And I wanted to talk about today loss. So right now, I'm going through loss. And to be honest, there's a time in my life, I've gone through loss properly, I'd say, like with 3 people who are close and important in your life, 3 times. And it's 3 lots of grandparents. And funny enough, my grandparents in my life have been such a massive and big part of my life in the most positive way you can imagine. And I know for a lot of people it is the same way for that, grandparents have a lot more experience in life. Some parents have kids young and they go through stuff, and a lot of the time, and in many ways, they're not always as there for us as grandparents can be, So, loss. Right now I'm going through a stage where I'm struggling for motivation every day. Every single day. I'm struggling to train. I'm struggling to do any kind of work. I'm struggling to be focused. I'm flat emotionally. I feel very numb. Obviously there's ups and downs, parts of the day. Some days better than others, but in a daytime we could go from okay to angry to sad. And I'm very, very aware that this is real difficult for me at the minute. Yesterday I was at a group, and in that group basically it's people who talk about problems, day-to-day problems. Some problems are obviously really, really big problems. Some are just your standard problems: work, stress, family, kids, relationships, money, bills, health. And there's a stage where you carry all this stuff with you and you go. I went to the group yesterday and basically I went there struggling for motivation, if I'm honest. But I always know that it's a safe place and it's a good place for me. And I sat there and I said my bit and basically said what I said, no, like my last week I've been struggling and so on. And I listened to one person speak about the loss of their son who died for an overdose. And there were some tears. And I listened to this person speak about what they have to do on a day-to-day basis to try and get them through a day. Then I listened to another person who has quite recently been diagnosed with cancer. And this is after going through a life where you can say this person struggled in many ways. Life stuff, relationship stuff. But a bad turn of things with people. And now he's at a point in his life where he kind of can focus, some sort of stability, and then he gets the news that you've got cancer. And he spoke about how deflated he was lately because he doesn't feel like the people who are dealing with his case are listening to him, and so on. Basically, what I took from that was we really, really get caught up in our bubbles if we're not careful. And the danger of today, I suppose, is we go to work, we go home, look after the kids, cook the food, I don't know, go to the gym, get your nails done, get your hair done, get through the week, go out for a few beers, I don't know. You do whatever's your routine, whatever's your schedule, we all do that. And in many ways, that's our comfort blanket. And what I noticed yesterday was the importance of just talking, okay? Now let's just get one thing straight there. Everyone is unique, no matter what you're going through. Everyone is unique, and I got some real good support there. No one give me okay, here's the magic thing, go and do that and everything could be rosy. Obviously there's never ever going to be that. But what you're able to get from talking to people is an understanding of no matter what your problem, there is always people going through a much harder time than us. And a little old tale that I was told once, and I love this, which is, if we all got our worries and problems, we all sat in a room and we all threw our problems into the centre of the room, it wouldn't take very long for us to scramble back for our problems. Because no matter what, our problems are our problems. And whether they're new problems, old problems, they're ours and they're unique to us. And you scramble back for yours. And I left yesterday with strength. Not strength in, oh, my problems are not as bad as this, and this. The strength was, I have one life. One life. And obviously we can get things wrong. And we can get things very, very wrong. And we can learn. But the one thing I've noticed with me in life, a lot of the time, I would have to always go through pain to learn. I wasn't great at listening. I'd listen to certain little bits, and other little bits I'd just whatever. And when it comes to the fact that you have a life and you never know, tomorrow could be a whole different ballgame for you, for your close people around you. It gives us motivation, or it should give us motivation, to give everything. Nobody is going to come along and fight our fights. We're fighting for our lives every day, and in many ways, we do it to the best of our abilities, okay? But in my experience, the people who are humble enough to talk and to be honest and to be open, you get a better humble understanding of the magnitude of the things that we call problems. And there's problems that we can create ourselves. Let's be honest, we can be in a relationship. We have a choice of being in a relationship. Okay? We can drink, gamble, spend too much money. That's us. We're fully in control of that. Then you've got problems where someone dies. You get diagnosed with cancer. They're problems that are a whole different problem. They bring a whole different meaning to the word. Talking. A problem shared. We can't do this on our own.